All right, Geralt, let's go.
Wounded and tired, Syring collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
So we met the witches of Crookback Bog. They were not very nice, actually, and they eat little children. The Baron wants us to help get his wife back from those crones, but we're going to do that later. Right now, we're going to focus on... Whoa, okay. We're going to focus on some of these lower level quests. We need to beat the pellar in the stone circle on Fight Isle at midnight. And we're almost level 12. Now I did, let me see here. I did turn on all of the ray tracing. We'll see how this works out. Might have to turn it off if we start getting a lot of frame drops, but I don't know why that would be because I have a pretty powerful machine. All right, so let's head on over to help the pellar. A mob? What are y'all doing? What's happening? He's gathering people? Okay, well, yeah, he is. What is going on? All right, Pellar.
I'll be back.
What? What you mean you'll be back? Beat the Pellar. Oh, midnight. Oh, okay. Let's fast forward. Whoops. Fast forward time. Midnight, huh?
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Each will say by what they're harried.
What is he doing with all these people? Who are y'all?
Well, you know, fleeting torment, there we go.
Who are they worshiping?
Next, once life subsides,
It's clearing up.
man his own.
All right, let's talk to him.
decides.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Oh, my husband, he's going to a car show this morning. He's got a 57 Chevy that he's taken and to talk, with all the other people that have cars. Anyways, he left and now he's come back, so he must have forgot something. All right, let's get started.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Let them? Who's them? Wraiths?
What is this life? Well,
Protect the ritual. Let's put on some oil. It's probably some race, maybe. I'm thinking. Put on some spectre oil.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The
We're
storm
prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin ForeFathers Eve.
Oh, okay, we got
Ye
a
who
water
wander
hag
on
and
the
some
gale,
ghouls.
ever caught in this world,
Or drowners, I should say.
see this sign,
So I have the wrong stuff on.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
No, I don't want your mud.
Tis
Spirit breaks the still of night.
burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit join us.
Oh, take that.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
Damn it.
Ow.
Enter souls, we'll judge
Come
ye
on,
all.
Geralt. You heifer. Okay.
Something
Look at here.
whispers, something peeps, someone near our fire creeps.
Oh, another one. Oh, I thought you were dead. Jeez. I thought they were going to be race.
Hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
What spirit is this? Ooh.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Necromancy.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
Looks like
You
we're going to
don't
be
know
doing
a
some
thing about
fighting.
their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Okay.
Good folk, leave not.
Got something for you guys. Where's my hangman's oil? Let's put that on.
Grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Ooh. Nice.
Is an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the pellar shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. All is in the darkness loom.
What next?
Something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. All is in the darkness loom.
Wraiths!
Race. Oh, here come the race.
Sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
Oh, geez, these things, they're so fast.
Gone, away with you. This is hallowed ground. Begone, away with you. This is hallowed ground. Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambrose, the pellar fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The pellar does not wish to speak of this.
You better speak.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Okay. Ooh, level 12. Find the body of the Pellar's father in the swamps using your Witcher senses. Hey, Say, how are you? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the resub. 39 months. I hope you're doing well over in Germany and having fun. Pick up all the loots. I'm well, thank you. Oh, okay, that's a sword we're not going to use. Not going to use that one either. Yeah, those swords are not all that great compared to what we have. Now, what kind of bolts are we using? 7 and 9, silver damage. Let's use these and get them out of our inventory. So let's put these on. Sorry you haven't been here much. Most of the time I get the notification for you. I'm at work. Oh, no problem. It's all right. There's a time difference. What? Now, what is my husband doing? He's supposed to be going to some car show, but now he's in a different car. I don't know what he's doing. He's in his business vehicle now. Are you loving Germany, Say? You got to travel? I know you took a little travel maybe a couple of months ago or so. All right, where are we going? Whoa, his dad is... That body is way over there? Okay, we could fast travel. Put a marker here. Oh, we need to level up. Oh, we have another opening here for a skill or ability is what they call it. You're having a great time. You dislike being in NCOIC again. You went to Belgium last week for a competition. Ooh, I bet it was beautiful. And what kind of competition? What do we want to put in that slot? Oh, let's see here. That's upgraded to the max already. Best warrior, you were a greater. It was super pretty. I'd much rather be stationed there. I bet. Best warrior, what kind of competition is this? Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum. Okay, we have to unlock some other branches in here. Increases potion overdose threshold from... Okay, maybe we should get that. Or actually, I better get this because my controlling on a controller, aiming on a controller is not that great. Basic army tasks, PT tests, ruck march, react to gunfire lanes, an exam, and a board. Best one overall wins. Okay, so something for the military. Yeesh, taking me back to training that we had to go through before we headed off to Afghanistan. Ooh. All right, let's get this one. And then let's move this. Okay, over here. And let's move this one right there. Ooh, now our vitality is up. Great. I think we're done now. When does this open up? Level 16. Ooh, we got a ways to go before we get to that. Okay. Oh, there's some more loot around here. And what's in here? Don't think that's any better. Nope. What you have going on today, Say? Let's head back to the fast travel point. Okay, I guess they must have fixed the performance issues because I don't seem to be having any problems with everything at Ultra along with the ray tracing on. I don't want to deal with those. What are they? Necrophages? Ghouls? Let's try to avoid them. Getting ready to head to dinner with your friends soon. Oh, enjoy. Okay. Headed back to Crookback Bog. Got a nice Chinese place in the suburb where you live. Okay, cool. So other than England and Belgium, have you been anywhere else? You plan on going anywhere else? Switzerland? Nice. Very nice. No! I don't want to mess with you guys. I said no. Didn't I say leave me alone? Jeez. You're heading to France and Tucinia for work in May? Oh, that's cool. I know Paris is on my husband and I's bucket list. We finally got our passports. Finally. So now we could travel wherever. Back to Africa for a week? Well, at least it's just for a week and not months. Let's eat some food. All right, use our Witcher senses. Some baddies over here somewhere. Probably wolves. Nope. What are those? Drowners? No. Those are the ones that explode. Let me know when we planning on going. It's only 4 hours from me. Oh wow, that's not that far. Yeah, I'm not sure when we're gonna go. I know it's just on our bucket list, and then we were talking about possibly taking a cruise too. So I don't know what we're going to do. We keep talking. We're just talking. All right, you. Oh, a little bit stutter here. Rock fiends, yeah, you guys that explode. Oh, back away. Kill your friends. Kill them. Where are you going? Oh, you're about to explode. All right, good. Took care of yourselves. And notice a little bit of stutter or lag. Maybe it's because there's so much brush and forestry in this area. I'm gonna keep the ray tracing on though. All right. Oh, okay, right in here.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the pellar smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave.
Let's do a save. Oh, can't save right yet. There we go. Burn the pellar's father's body. What, with Igni?
Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
All right, that was not too bad. And the pellar. Oh, wow, he's a good ways away. Oh, wow, he is way up there. Okay, let's return back to Crookback Bog, fast travel point. Roach. Come on, Roach.
Let's go.
Roach, you're making me dizzy. All right. Yes, let the pellar know his father's body has been taken care of.
We're forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Hey, princess, how are you? Here to see your daddy.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The pellar feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the pellar could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Okay.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Really? Okay, that's done. Yeah, we're only getting 40 points for experience because that quest was way under level for us. Let's... we got a character entry update here for the pellar. Let's look at that real quick. Killed his dad, jeez. Let's see here. Sometime after the old pellar asked Geralt to help him hold ForeFathers Eve, when witch hunters sought to break up the ritual, Geralt defended its participants and earned the soothsayer's trust and respect. Many people have proverbial skeletons in their closet that they would be aghast to have exposed to the public eye. One can thus imagine the pellar's horror when his darkest secret literally emerged from the grave during ForeFathers Eve in the form of his murdered father's ghost. To the unfortunate shaman's further horror, Old Man Ambrose was clearly out for revenge. Yet Geralt intervened and the pellar was saved from otherworldly vengeance. The circumstances of the murder were explained, and the pellar, though still guilty of murder, was revealed to be a victim in his own right. By helping the pellar do battle with the demons of his past, Geralt earned himself the old man's undying gratitude. Great. Let's see if there's anything we need to... Oh, let's craft this. Anything we can buy from him for crafting. Oh, we could craft that. That. Enhanced beast oil. We need the bear fat and bison grass. We've been looking for bison grass for the longest. Oh, we could craft that. We still have not got the ingredients for this. Let's pin this. Maybe he has the Balissi fruit, which I know we can find it out and about. We could find the buckthorn in water. But let's just go ahead and see if he has it for sale, since he said he's going to give us a discount.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
What do you have? He doesn't have what we need. All right, I guess we're gonna keep looking. I don't think he has that. I don't see that bison grass either. All right, well, we tried. Can we sell him anything other than potions or crafting components? Can't even sell potions. Hey, Neff! Happy Saturday to you too. Thank you for the resub. How are you doing? All right, what's next? We need to do a finish some of these lower level quests. Are you enjoying Hogwarts still? I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Yes, you're stuck between too many games, though. Isn't that the story of our lives? Too many games. Not enough time. Let's see. We have some Witcher contracts we need to really take care of. These are level 10. Returning to Crookback Bog is level 9. Let's probably do that. We need to help the Baron. You also just picked up Sons of the Forest. That's a scary, spooky game, right? I can't do that. Them scary, spooky games. I just can't. The Last of Us was enough for me. Where is he at? Okay, he's back over here. Oh, but there's a fast travel point. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go help him get his wife back. It's definitely creepy. Oh yeah. Nah. And I'll say you're playing Hogwarts too? You're at 45%? Yeah, I just haven't pulled the trigger. And I want to. I don't know. I think it's, I don't know. I won't even get into it with J.K. Rowling. It's something to do with her, and that's the reason why I haven't pulled the trigger yet. You think you're in the low to mid 30s, Neff, with the game? All right, we already, whoops. Let's run on back over here. No, I don't think there's a place to enhance our gear here. So she had nothing to do with the creation of the game. She just owns the rights and gets royalties. But even if no one bought the game, she's still a multi-billionaire. Yes, true. And I realized that she had nothing to do with the game. It's just the fact that she's going to get royalties off of it, and I don't care for her opinion. But I know, I guess I could say the same about Twitter and Elon Musk, and I still use Twitter, so I'm going to get the game. I'm just wrestling with it.
But we're never.
Yes, you lot ne'er do anything. I know you. They leave a while ago, the hunters.
Not.
Yeah, oh, you just said. Say yes. Yep. I still use Twitter. Yep, exactly. Say, nephew say, I don't say this about many people, but she could rot in hell. Yeah. Yep. That's kind of my opinion about her. Okay, hang on a minute, you guys. Like I said earlier, my husband was supposed to have been going to a car show in his old car, but then he came back and grabbed his business vehicle. And I asked him if everything's okay. He said yes, and that's all he said. Neff, you're saying I'm not saying if I was driving and I saw her that I wouldn't sneeze and make a sharp turn, but okay. All right, I got an answer to why my husband decided not to go to the car show now, because it's raining. He does not take his old cars out when the weather is bad. So he brought it back, I guess, and now he's doing business work. Okie dokie. Well, maybe it'll be good weather next week for him, as he was really hyped up about going out this weekend. Yeah, I just need to go ahead and buy it because the game looks absolutely stunning. I mean, she's making royalties off of every time the flippin' Harry Potter movies are on TV too, I'm sure, which my daughter and I absolutely love, and I tend to watch them every time they're on. So she's gonna get royalties regardless, so. All right, let's resume and get back here and help the Baron.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang 2 blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
They're already planning on a second game and a TV show. Wow. All right, let's go. I think we don't need to prepare. We're good.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and those cursed crowns to hunt down.
All right, we need to return to Crookback Bog. Go with the Baron to the crones' huts in the bog. Oh, this update to this quest is new. As you recall, the self-proclaimed Baron of Velen had asked Geralt to find his missing family, and so, ever a man of his word, find them he did. Tamara, the Baron's daughter, he found in Oxford, where she had joined the witch hunters. We didn't even make it to Oxenford. We didn't find Tamara. Why is that put that in there? I mean, the quest didn't fail for us, and it was like it was complete because finding Tamara was part of the Family Matters quest. That was part of this quest. And it's not there anymore to be checked off. It's not checked off with the X. So I guess they figured that if we found the mother first, they would just give us the daughter's story as being found. That's really odd. Anyways, let's continue. As for Anna, the Baron's wife, she had been kidnapped by the crones and made their slave in fulfillment of a bargain she had struck with them earlier. Hearing this, the Baron swore to free Anna, with or without the Witcher's help, and set off to the place in the bog where Geralt had seen his wife. Oh boy, I don't remember what the deal is with this. Okay, I guess we're just following the Baron. Let's save here.
Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
They sure do.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines.
Okay.
Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart.
You talking crazy, Baron.
Mm-hmm.
You about to see. Come on, I'm following you. You're moving too slow. This game is absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're almost there. Oh, he done pulled his sword out already. I don't exactly. I know we're gonna have a fight. I just don't remember what we're fighting. Oh, some drowners for one.
All together. Go on.
Let's put some oil on. Son of a... Get him, Baron! Get him!
Let him have it! Too fast, the whole son.
Ouch!
Oh, hard fight. Tough going. Aye. Haven't seen that many all at once in a while.
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in?
That fear talking? Through you? Brawny bird?
Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
You guys are talking a lot of smack. Can we move a little faster? Come on, Baron. Whoa, more. Okay, rock fiends.
All together.
Watch out now, they explode. Watch out. Back up. Oh, Lord, you fools.
Blowing wizard. You wait. Oh, blowing slash.
Watch out! Back up! Back up! Oh, we got a water hag. Get her, Baron! Geralt, can you hit her? Thank you.
Water hags.
Where's a horror like that come from?
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better
Hey!
get it down yourself.
Can we take out the Baron's henchmen? For their comments about women? Alright, let's go, guys. Press on. Oh, some necrophages? Drowners.
I thank you.
Introductions later. Damn.
Oh, back away. Back away. Getting stuck on people. You guys are just getting in the way.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
We could use your kind if you'd find the heart to serve the eternal fire. I'm Tamara.
Oh,
Heard quite a lot about you.
that's his daughter.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never.
Uh-oh.
I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
He actually has changed.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man.
What? Hold on now.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Ooh.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
Dang.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. You're a witcher. Will you help?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Uh-oh. I know, don't touch her.
Over here!
Boy, get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
There, clean as a whistle, fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Poor woman.
Take pity.
Of course, we know these women aren't going to let her go free.
I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Uh-oh.
Something's coming.
Yes, something
ready.
is. What is it?
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Prepare for a
Because
fight.
it wasn't.
What kind of fight?
Get ready.
What are we fighting?
They come. They shall be here soon.
Whoa! What do we fight? Okay, we got some drowners. Oh, water hag. Let's put some oil on. This is like total chaos here. Another water hack? Spoil their feet. Dude, you want to help us? You're just standing. I cannot hear what they're saying. I'm too busy concentrating. Uh-oh, what the heck is that? A fiend? Whoa! What the heck? Whoa! Holy crap! It took almost all my health. What the heck is a fiend? Oh! What? Wow! He hit me with his little horns there and just stabbed me to death. I think he hit me twice. Wow. Okay. Don't go in front of him. All right.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Oh man, gotta do all this again. Okay. Put this on. Now, are there any potions in here that's gonna help? Maybe we should try that. I've never used these decoctions. It's gonna give us some toxicity. Huh. I'm liking the sound of this wyvern decoction. But it says each blow landed increases attack power until either the fight ends or damage. Well, that's not very good. I don't like the fact that if I get hit, it ends. That's... Witcher's blood injures and knocks back vampires and necrophages when they wound him. That might be good. Sign intensity increase. Grants sight in total darkness. Okay, yeah, that's cat. We know about that. Huh. Let's take this potion.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Yep, come on.
No escape.
The messy, smooth, fat, delicious. The messy, smooth, fat, delicious.
Okay, here it comes. Fiend. No. Let's get behind it. No, no, I'm stuck. Move, y'all. Will fire work on you? Whoa, holy moly. Uh-oh.
Spoil our feast.
I can actually see him. I can't lock onto him though. Okay, he's back. Wow.
The messy, the smooth, the fat, delicious.
This is crazy. Ouch, ouch, heal.
What boy? A fight to the Fiend Lake.
Wow!
You little fiend. You'll spoil our feast.
Oh, move! Ooh, okay. A fiend.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state, Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner.
She can't decide.
Bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crones' village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Our task there is done.
You were right to let your father take her. He could do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. Only a learned sage will know how.
Perhaps you're right.
And we talk to tomorrow?
Give me a moment. I must gather my thoughts myself.
Okay, what about you? Nope. Alright, well, I guess we'll just pick up the loot. That Fiend had a bunch of good loot.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
This is it. Fiend's eye. Fiend dung. I wonder what that's used for. That was a lot of enemies at once. A lot going on. Okay, now we can work on a contract. Let's see, where's this one? Okay, it's over there. That one's up there. All right. Guess we'll just do this one first. Contract. The merry widow talked to the gravedigger. Geralt took a contract the gravedigger of Lindenval had hung on the village's notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seized children as their victims. Ooh. Okay. And is there a fast travel point up there? Yeah, okay. We are done here. Catch you later, Roach. Gravedigger. Let's see. Let's see what we can buy in here. I think he just sells food items.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh, I see a card. We could sell that. Yep, because ours is better. Let's go ahead and sell it because it's pretty heavy. What's this card? Commander's Horn? I'm definitely buying that. That is a good card. Okay, he will not take anything else. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some inventory management soon.
Farewell.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday. But that bloody barren.
Do not hear the huntsman.
But some fish throws the things.
Fiddle, string, me, ghostly laddie.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast that come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. But then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft. If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
Okay, well, what about the little girl? You just said to heck with it?
Let's talk about my reward.
Ooh, 240 to 343. Let's go. $290. See if that will work. Yep.
Rate's fair, considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
All right.
See if I can learn what's out there.
All right. Go to the cemetery. Before we do that, we need to read about the fiends. What is it? It's a relic. Fiends, I regret to inform your grace that your grace's son fell while hunting a fiend. He died on the spot, along with his squire, his guide, the beaters, his peasant entourage, and his hounds. Kevin Gel, manager of the Philippine estate near Vizima. Fiends are walking mountains of muscle capped with horn-tooth-filled heads. Like their rarer cousins, Bumkapviches, they live in thick forests, swamps, and bogs. When possible, they avoid humans, but when not possible, they kill them, and without much difficulty. Yeah, he was, 1 or 2 hits, and I was out. Is that an eye in the middle of his head? There's something else new here. Sylvans. Sylvans are cruel, greedy, and treacherous. Still, I prefer them to Dion, Yavin, legendary Scoia'tael commander. Sylvans and Yakshas, a kindred species, are extremely rare woodland creatures whose appearance combines traits of goats and rotund men. These beings usually pose little danger, for they limit their contact with humans to playing harmless, though often bothersome, tricks and eating crops from their fields. Yeah, we took care of him before. All right. How far away is this? Oh, it's right there. Okay, no idea what we're getting into for this.
We kill the monsters.
I'm gonna try. We get up this hill. I see some monsters already. What are they? Race, probably? I'm thinking they're race. Let's put some Spectre oil on. I'm gonna have to repair our equipment soon too. That one's good, but this one is at 63%. All right, let's go check this out. Oh, it's a dog. What? That cannot be what's only here. Some
Ghouls dug
dogs.
up the graves. Then the stench of decay attracted wild dogs. But neither ghouls nor dogs steal kids.
Contract the Merry Widow. Explore the cemetery using your Witcher senses.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
What does that mean?
Dug up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there.
Claw marks. Is it a werewolf?
Dug up. No tools used, though.
I guess we need to go in here. This is awfully small confines. I hope we're not gonna have to fight in here. Oh, okay. Let's go around the back. Okay, I see something over here.
Grave's been dug up recently. Smell of cadaverine's old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
Okay. Now we're following the scent of cadaverine using your Witcher senses. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, I don't see it. Something is over here. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. We're going this way. Oops. That didn't do a jump. Alright, let's try that again there, Geralt. Okay, come on now. Here we go. What is that down there? Something is stomping around for real. Okay, it's in here.
Filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair. Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever.
Okay, there's a lot of blood in here.
Somebody's doing some cooking. This, it's a human femur. A child's.
What creature is eating on children?
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them. Drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag.
Grave hag.
The skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there.
Hey, take the skulls. Where are the skulls? These?
That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Put the skulls in the cemetery and wait for the grave hag to come. Alrighty. Grave hag. Well, she's a necrophage. Let's just get ready. Oh, what is this? Not as good as what we have. We really need to do some inventory management. Can we craft a superior of this yet? Craft that. No, not yet. Okay.
Winds howling.
I hope I don't have to fight the daggone hag inside this little area here, because that's going to be crazy. Alright. The skulls up there. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, yeah, she's not happy. We have to get out of this building.
Thief. Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
Oh, she's fast. She's fast. Oh, you got me. No, back away. Oh, what are you using? Some type of whip? Some poison whip? Whoa! Yeah. Oh, you're deadly with that. Whoa! She's deadly with that thing. Wow! Get back. Ooh. Hey. Brave Hag's Ear, Aiden Dice Relic. And the trophy. She was pretty quick. Oh, Roach, nice of you to just join me right here. I want to look at that sword. It's not as good as what we have, though it does have 3 rune slots on it. Okay. And what is this trophy? Bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Okay. That's fine. Let's get back, Roach.
Go.
Can you jump? No? No? Okay, let me get off. I thought she could jump. Whoa! That's not what I want to do. Alright, come on, Roach. That's the way.
Move it.
We have taken care of your problem, sir.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hack that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye? So, how is the little toy?
What do you think, you fool?
Child's dead.
Oh, 'tis as I thought.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right, that is done. We need to go do some inventory management. So let's go see a merchant. I guess the best one to go to is right there in Crow's Perch. Where's this other contract at? Jenny of the Woods. going to whip mid-corpse. So that's over here on the left. Yeah, so we'll just go to Crow's Perch. Get rid of some inventory. And then proceed on to that contract.
Folk don't object to your white mug.
Do folks object to your mug? Don't be rude.
So, what's it to be? Gonna tell us where your coin is? Or you prepared?
Let's see. You guys sell some stuff.
One for the price.
You sell some stuff, you guys.
We meet again, Master.
Yes, yes.
Show me what you've got on offer.
Okay, let's... We probably need to break down one of those shirts so we can get a plain shirt. So we need that for our Griffin gear. Those we can put... Oh no, those can't be sold, okay? Frost damage, chance to freeze. Man, these swords are good. Even though they don't do the damage that our current sword does. Okay, let's see what else. Anything else we could sell? We put our trophies in storage. Gold bonus. All right, thank you, sir.
So long.
All right, let's... Whoa, he just kind of... He disappeared and then he came back.
Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Let's go see the armorer. So we can see about breaking down one of these shirts. If it will break down to like a normal shirt.
Right, give me the coin.
That we need for our Griffin gear.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Okay, so let's... We know this Griffin armor requires a shirt. We have everything else, so let's see if we dismantle anything here, if we can get a shirt. He might sell a shirt. I'm not seeing any shirts here. Okay. Right. Okay, he sells a shirt. 109 coin for a level 1 shirt? Is he crazy? Oh my word. That is a lot. Okay, buddy. That does... All right, let's sell this. I've dismantled some relics before. Cost to dismantle relics as well. Let's just sell this. I mean, we have the coin. We have 2641, but I'm thinking for the future and the DLC and how much coin it costs to do things in that game. Both of those games, as a matter of fact. Wow. Okay, sell that. Sell all this to him. All right, I guess we'll buy this shirt. It's gonna cost us to craft this stuff. Let's go ahead and craft this. What is this? Monster essence. Ooh, does anything else require that? Okay, that's an eyeball. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just craft this. It has 1 rune slot. I don't think we have any other Witcher gear that we can craft. And this is actually below our level. But it's the best it's going to get for now. You've picked up the first item in a set of elite Witcher gear. Such items can be upgraded by taking them to a craftsman and providing an appropriate diagram. So hang on to them, even if you find something better, okay? That's definitely a hint. You don't sell your Witcher gear. All right. Gauntlets. So now we just, of course, we have the quest to go find the swords. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's put on our new Witcher gear, even though this gear looks really good. The stuff here is better. I don't like the look of it, but it is better. We can put these items in storage. Okay, we need to put a rune on. That's Ard. Axie. Igni. Yurden. Quinn. Let's put Quinn on. All right. Looking like a different Witcher now. Uh-oh, what's happening? What?
Ah, Witcher. Greetings. Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order.
Really?
And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
Really? Okay. Well, I'm not going to mess with you right now. I think that's the dude we have to fight. Or maybe not. Defeat Smithy. I thought that we had to fight that guy. Well, I'm not going to worry about him right now. We're going to go put our stuff in storage. Wait a minute. Is there a fast travel point here now?
Sure.
Was this? That was not always there that I recall. We always had to go all the way down. Oh, that's good. That's good. I know people were complaining. They needed to put a fast travel point here in this area. So we're going to put these items in storage. I'm not selling them. Okay, everything is in there. Looks like it. All right, let's put this trophy in there. Let's meditate for an hour to get our potions back, and then we're gonna go check with this sergeant. Seems like he might be a little bit out of control with his power.
I need a good plow.
You, white one. Think your 2 swords could take on 40?
Let's enhance our gear while we're here. All right, Sergeant.
Nothing here for you.
Nope, okay, guess that's not him. I thought we had to fight him, but I guess not.
What's that you're muttering?
I really like that there's a fast travel there now. Thank goodness. All right, let's talk to the Elderman. Is he around the corner?
Is Curd. Ah, Curd. That would hit the spot.
Tisn't easy.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish?
Oh, another high value contract here. Let's try 290.
Well, sounds right for Jenny of the Woods, but we're just short. Will you drop it a bit?
Okay, just a little bit. Let's go 280. See if that will be agreeable.
Oh, have it your way.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Hey!
Word for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
All right, so we're going to be fighting a wraith. While in the area around the village of Midcorpse, Geralt decided to look around and see if there wasn't anyone in need of a witcher. It just so happened there was. On the local notice board hung an offer of a bounty for ridding the area of a monster called Jenny of the Woods. Geralt decided this was something he should look into. So we need to interrogate the witnesses. All right, one of them's right here. Or maybe that's the fields. Let's see, is that the fields? Yeah, that's the field. So let's go interrogate the witnesses first.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts Mid-Copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
I wonder if this is a contract, because this is like the third person to tell us about this graveyard.
A woman came through here, barefoot.
Wait a minute. I want to interrogate the witnesses. Thank you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Which one is interrogate the witnesses? Oh, over here. I'm a dodo. I don't want to search fields yet. Let's talk to some people first.
Ye seek trouble? Don't. It'll find you.
I don't seek trouble. I'm trying to help you with your trouble. Oh, is loot? Thank you. And Agneta.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
After twilight, huh? Alright, now let's go search the fields.
Piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Oh, we're going this way, okay.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Use your Witcher senses to determine what happened to the dragged body.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods, buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Letter found in a grave. Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you're not afraid of Bakai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bakai won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I had to ask him.
A night wraith. Okay, well, we've dealt with those before. But when working these contracts, the enemies seem to be a lot tougher.
What did he make that stew from?
rats. Don't want to hear
So you're that white one?
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods. Easy. Not
Okay.
at all.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
All right.
Heard no monster will come near you if you stuff all your own.
Not that far away. Let's go ahead and put our oil on. No, not that oil. Nope. I am not worried about you wolves. It didn't give us a certain time to find this area. Oh, there it is. Burn Zula's letter in the dried blood from the knife.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Oh, okay. Meditate until... Well, 8 o'clock worked?
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
It's not daylight. What the heck? What, we gotta be at midnight? Oh, okay, I guess so. She does not sound happy. Uh-oh. Oh my. Oh my. Jenny of the Woods. Oh, crap. Come into my Yurden sign. Come back here. Ouch, ouchie, ouchie. Uh-oh, blinded me. Your little friends here. Stop sucking my blood. Did you get your health back, lady? Certainly looks like it. friends. Around me. Okay, she's gone. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We will go collect our reward. Let's see, what trophy was that? Bonus experience. Oh no, that's the grave hag. Okay, same thing.
Come on.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back?
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed.
Thank you very much.
To ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
Not at all.
Okay, now we need to go find our swords, our Griffin swords. And that is quest this one, I believe. Yes, because there's 4 diagrams left. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do, really. Search the ruins of the fortress by the lighthouse. Search the Lord's castle. Where's this at? Well, this one's not too far away. Let's go ahead and we could take care of this one. So let's fast travel. Big save here.
And this be the witchman, the freak of nature. Take more interesting things from my nose.
Oh, it's way up there. Oh, I need to look at my equipment too. Let me look at that real quick. Okay, it's saved for me. 95, 55. Let's go ahead and repair this. %. Okay, that'll work. Come on, Roach.
Faster.
Come on, Roach. You're good. Ooh, we don't want to fall off the mountain. Okay, let's see. How are we going to do this? Go around this way. Hey, what's this horse doing out here? Okay, now we're venturing into places we haven't been before. Why is it telling us to go that way? And we can go this way. Those look like harpies.
Giddy up.
Great. What are the harpies? Hybrids? Yeah, we got some new entries in here. Grave hag. We already read. I thought we already had an entry about a grave hag. Grave hags. Cremation, now that's one thing men could learn from gnomes. Burying bodies out in the fields. Why? It's like laying out a welcome mat for monsters. Best case scenario, some ghouls will sniff them out, eat their fill, and be on their ghoulish way. But if, God forbid, a grave hag takes to feeding at your cemetery, you'll have no end of trouble. Jacques de Villepin, Oxford Academy. Few monsters' names fit as well as the grave hags. As one might guess, these creatures resemble aged, deformed women and loiter near graveyards and battlefields. Grave hags feed on human corpses, and in particular on the rotten marrow which they slurp from human bones using their long, prehensile tongues. Once a hag has devoured all corpses within reach, she turns to killing men and burying them in the cemetery as she waits for them to decompose. Ugh, gross. Okay, Mortart. Somebody's doing some cooking. It's a human femur, a child's. Geralt of Rivia. Most grave hags rarely attack humans, preferring instead to feed on the rotten remains they dig out of graves. Yet some individuals grow bold over the years and begin sneaking into huts to steal children and kill the elderly. Just such a monster was tormenting the inhabitants of Lindenvale. The Witcher knew this grave hag would put up a fierce fight. He would have to watch out for her powerful claws, capable of smashing through any block or parry, and her long venomous tongue. Maybe that's what she was hitting us with. I thought it was a whip, but I guess it was her tongue. He also realized her attacks would be so quick, not even his mutated reflexes will be able to keep pace, meaning only judicious use of the Yrden sign would all him to survive and conquer. Okay, the outcome of the fight was not hard to predict. The grave hag perished in the very graveyard which had heretofore served as her feeding grounds, and her body was dumped in a grave she had dug with her own claws. Oh, I didn't know we could use a Yrden on her. That's good to know. Maybe we could use that on other hags as well. Jenny of the Woods. So, that's to mean Arzula's the Wraith? Volko, Elderman of Midcorpse. It's said true love's flame is never extinguished. This sad truth is the reason why Zula of Midcorpse, whom an early death had separated from her beloved, was unable to find peace in the next life, and instead returned to haunt her former environs as a night wraith. Fighting such an apparition is extremely difficult. A night wraith will form mirror images of herself to confuse her opponent and aid in her battle. She herself can take on a material form, rendering her invulnerable to blows. The best way to force her out of this state is to set a trap with the Yrden sign, then quickly follow up with Igni while she is caught. Most important of all, however, is this: never attempt to fight one in the middle of the night when the moon hangs high in the sky. This vengeful wraith might very well have killed every last inhabitant of the village, had not a famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia, appeared in Valen and been in need of a bit of coin. Okay, I didn't know we could use Igni on her when she was trapped in the Yrden sign. Okay, how far? What was I supposed to have been doing? I have no idea. I got caught up reading. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah, I was reading about these harpies. And they are hybrids. I don't know if I have any hybrid oil. Let's see. Okay, we do have some. All right, put that on just in case. Yep, those are harpies. Get down just in case. Let's make sure our crossbow is on. Come on down here. Let me get this loot. Come on, harpies. I can't aim up that high. Ow! Oh, those bolts must have poison or something on. I need to look. I guess maybe I'll look after. Let's see here. What kind of bolts are those? We only have 2 of them left. Silver damage. This is producing some type of toxin here. All right. Couple more. Come on down. Harpy feeding ground. Thank you. Oh, fast travel and loot. Take all that. Okay, we're gonna continue. I don't think we have to fight all the harpies. Is Jenny from the Woods in the medieval fantasy version of Jenny from the Block? I'm sorry, I just saw that now. It might be. It might be. I like that. Whoa. What the heck is that up there? Hidden treasure. Is that a fork tail? What is that? All right, we got to get down there. That doesn't look safe. What is that? I want to shoot it down. I can't reach it. I think it's too high. All right, let's get a little closer. Nope. Might have to fight it from up above. All right, search the ruins. Whoa, okay, we're not going across that way. Oh, there's something down there. Okay, how do we get down there? That is definitely a fall to death. Okay, looks... There's a little path down there? Maybe? I could slide down?
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Not yet. Let's get out of the water. Can I draw? I can't draw from it yet? Oh, there we go. Can you put your sword away? Geralt? It won't let me as long as these drowners are here. All right, let's get in the water. Your mobility is limited underwater. Use your crossbow to defend yourself against foes. Yes, thank you. If I could see. Okay. Come on. I can't. Can you please dive? Thank you. Ouch! Ouchie! What? I didn't kill you? Alright, we better get a breath. Okay, there's obviously the way to get in here is this way. Can I draw from this yet? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. A bolt with bait. What is a bolt with bait? Five to 7 piercing damage. Let's put on something that's better. Put those on. A little better. Alright, we're gonna need to go into this cave that's under the water. Whoa, those fish scared the crap out of me. Is this it? Let me go up, because I'm running out of breath. This would be a good time to have that killer whale potion. And we got, okay, right here we go. How do you miss, Geralt? And you missed again. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. And we swim faster. Get up out of here. All right, better. Search the Lord's castle. All right, let's get up. What is that noise? I don't like that sound. Oh, it's probably that forktail, whatever it is, up above. Take that. Dive, please. Dive, please. Geralt, come on now, man. Seriously? Can you dive under the water? I'm pushing the flipping button for him to dive and he won't dive. There we go. Good gracious. Now, there must be some other...
Lion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
We've already got the place of power there, Geralt. Gotta be some other way. Couldn't get in from there. How do we get in here? I think we can go up that way. Okay, like this, I guess? No? I must have missed something, because this is not it. Now I'm stuck. Geralt, you're killing me, man. How do we get... Come on, controls. Work with me here. There's something over this way? No? Nothing there. Another drowner. Where is this drowner? Go up.
Magic. A place of power.
Around this way. Okay, I'm just going in circles now. Oh my gosh, Geralt, killing me. Swim faster. What am I? It's got to be in here. I must have missed some place to climb up, but I didn't see it. All right, let's go up this way. Come on, Geralt. Get on up. Okay, up here. Whoa. I don't like this sounds. And that was a little tricky. Or I was just being an idiot. Whoa, back down. I want to see what's in here. Ooh, okay. Superior insectoid oil. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight that thing up there. Oh, what's this? Will this lower the bridge? Yes, it will. Okay. Alright, that's good. Now, what is that? It looks like a fork tail. Alright, we'll deal with him in a minute. We've seen everything in here? Yes. Alright, let's go on up. Come on, Geralt. Ooh. A relic sword. That's better, actually, because it has 2 rune slots on it, but we're hopefully get our Griffin sword soon. Okay, it's going up. I think that's a Draconoid. Looks like there's a place to sharpen our sword here too somewhere. Goldbramir's journal. Dad's chewing my head off about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needing tending. Thing is, don't give a plowing rat's arse, frankly. What am I, some golem fit for naught, climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in town or at some gnomish foundry. Grandpa Amsvari was a smith, weren't he? Even forged witcher blades, so who's to say none of his talent trickled down to me? I might have a point there. Okay, still not what we're looking for. Ooh, let's get over here. Let's get this. Another relic. This is like the same one we have. Alright, we need to put some better crossbow bolts on for this thing. Alright. Whoa, this sure is a small area to be fighting this thing. We can't expect us to fight up here. It's a wyvern. Ah, dropped him. Okay, I'm missing something because there's no loot up here. Oh, wait. Loot there. He got killed. But the treasure is not up here. Alright, we done missed something. We have missed something. Maybe now that the bridge is lowered, we can get a better shot from the ground level at that beast. Okay, definitely missed something. Not there. Oh, wait a minute. There's something up here. Lots of loots. Okay, is this it? Yes! Diagram for the Griffin sword. Take everything. Now, do we have what we need to craft it? That's the question. We do! So we need to go find a blacksmith. Ooh, it's much better than the sword we have, too. Alright, we need to take out this about this beast here. Search the Lord's castle. Read the craftsman's notes. Where's that at? Okay, that's over that way. Okay, that's over that way. We're done here other than taking care of this beast. Crafting notes. Okay. We have found what we came for. But, oh, can't save right now. Okay. Where is that beast at?
Storm, damn it.
Where'd he go? I want to kill it. Not flying around anymore. Maybe he flew off. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, the weather is bad. We are a long ways away from where we need to go. Oh, he's up here now. Oh, I can't see. The sun is in my eyes. Oh, I don't want to fall down there. Hey, he's up here. Ah! I can't see a thing. The sun. Whoa! Hey, Mr. Wyvern. Oh, we got some harpies in on the action too. Get out of here, harpy. Down you go, Wyvern. Oh, you're floating on top. There? How's that work? Give me your loot. Oh, I can't get the loot because he's... Oh my gosh. What kind of bullcrap is this? Alright, let's see. Let's check beside the... There we go. I was gonna say, that's bullcrap. Oh, that work? He's floating. Alright, let's get off this flipping mountain. Okay, there's a fast travel point right there. There's an undiscovered area we probably need to go ahead and clear out. Let's do that. Let's do this undiscovered area. And then we'll go to this fast travel point. And we get across the mountain. Not the sun blinding us. All right. Right across there. Okay. This doesn't look dangerous or anything. Okay, one more flying around.
Show me what you got.
Alright, can we move on? Do I need to deal with any more harpies? I don't even... Where are you at? Right here. Get down, why don't you? Oh. Ah! Can I be done with the harpies now? That would be nice. Oh! What the devil is that? What are you? A basilisk? A basilisk? How do we fight you? Nope, nope, nope. Get back down here. Oh, you don't like fire. You don't like fire. Oh, don't spit your poison at me. Oh, you're quick. Oh, not close enough. Why does it look like it's dancing? All right. Basilisks. Let's read about them real quick. We are getting all sorts of sidetracked. Basilisk. In memory of the noble knight Roderick, slain during a valiant struggle against a basilisk. Let's hope the best choked on his bones. Oh, the beast choked on his bones. Gravestone inscription, Vizima Cemetery. Contrary to popular belief, basilisks cannot turn anything to stone with their gaze. That is small comfort, however, given that their acid, venom, claws, and teeth provide them many other ways to kill. Okay, so it's a draconid. Alright, let's go see what it was guarding. What kind of treasure? What you got over here? Ooh. Ooh. Let's look at that weapon. Not as good, but it does have 3 rune slots. Man, we have all kinds of relics. Nice, very nice. Okay. I think, do we have a slot? We do have a point. From where we drew power. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's only one of those, okay. Ard. Igni Yerden. let's start working on this. Okay, now let's continue. We need to find the other piece of gear. We can go back over here and fast travel. All right, how are we gonna get up there? I don't think we can. Oh, geez. What is it with the harpies? Leave me alone, harpies. I'm just trying to get out of here. Harpy feathers, yes. What do you have? Same, okay. That'll work. Okay. So we can fast travel over here. So you can find this last diagram and then craft these Witcher swords.
Hey-ya!
Come on, Roach. Whoa, okay. Let's go. Ow! You son of a guns! Get off the horse. What's happening over here?
What's going on here? Why isn't anyone putting that out?
We want it to burn. Got it?
Piss off, or we'll fry you along with that fucking elf!
What?
There's a third way out of this situation.
Uh-oh. Okay. We're fighting humans here. Oh, we already have some of that on. Okay, good. Ha, nice. Quest updated, death by fire. What is this? Clear the doorway and free the elf. Okay, hang on. Okay. Here we go.
Run. Fast.
Talk to the survivor.
What was this about? Why'd they want to burn you alive?
They came to rob me. I refused to betray where I keep my valuables, so they brought in a cart full of firewood, barred me inside, and set fire to the thing.
Probably counting on you being swayed. Though I doubt they would have let you live even if you talked.
I've yet to thank you for your aid, Vatgern. My coin lies concealed in a hollowed-out stump behind the house. Take what you wish. It's dangerous to possess too much in these times.
Thank you. Farewell.
She had some pretty eyes. Okay, just happened to come across this. Any loots? Any loots in here? I really want to go in there. You know I do. I want to check. Maybe we could look from the outside. Oh, yep. Take all that. Okay. Alright, she said... No, that's not what I want to do. That quest. She said... There's a tree. Is it a treasure hunt? Oh, maybe it's... We'll just have to find it. Because I don't see this quest on here. Okay. Where the heck would be the tree? She said there's a tree nearby. Where was the tree? There's a bunch of trees. Well, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right yet. I had to look that up. We're on a mission to get... Thought I saw an enemy over here. We're on a mission to get Griffin gear. Okay, we gotta cross over to the bridge. All right. This looks like some type of camp. A deserted camp? All right, what are we fighting up in here? Race, maybe? Oh, what are you? Oh, I know what you are. Can't think of the name of you guys, but you're pretty tough. Insectoid, maybe? Yeah, you're one of these creatures. Look, we found a shirt and we paid $100 for a shirt. I ended up finding one. All right, let's see what we gotta do to deal with you guys. What level are you? Oh, you're not bad. Level 9. It's the mama you gotta worry about. Oh. Ow. Ouch, ouchie, ouchie. Ooh, 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 I got poison. Alright, you're gone. No. No, no, no. No jumping allowed. Alright. Fast travel point, that's good. Let's do a quick save. Something is sounding a little off with the sound effects. Let's crank it up just a little. Maybe it's just me, my headphones. Still sounds off. Doesn't look like you guys are experiencing it. Looks pretty loud on your end. All right, let's go down here. What are we dealing with? Turn mine up. Oh, it's a note. Ain Nog Mob. I cannot pronounce that. Let's just see if we can read it. Book is burned, only a few pages still intact. Yivas? Elaine Etrarl. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I can't read any of that. Alright, so we'll just take it. And go prepare for whatever's up in here. Whoa, what is going on with the color? Spiders? Can we bring our torch out? That's a nest. Monster's nest. A harpy. Okay, let's put this back on. One left. Come on, you. Where you at? Here you are. Get down. Thank you. Destroy it. All right, we still gotta find our Griffin. Is that the way we came in? No, we didn't come in this way. Is this it? Richard George's confession. I, the undersigned George of Kagan, a witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Velen, I received a summons to provide a professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartsolov of Bluefield. This Bartsolov stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held to be responsible for this state of affairs. During the trial, Bartsolov testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths deceiving sailors with their false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. There are likewise no signs of noon wraiths, mamoons, Airnips, or any other specters in the habit of misleading weary travelers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of the night race blamed by the accused, but neither were they the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who have taken to lighting fires on the hill at night and then robbing the ships that subsequently wrecked upon the shore. I was put on their trail by Bartslov's son, who showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper Bartslav of Lufeld is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused and should be freed. I also humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection, for in light of the revelations Bartslav's son led me to discover, there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself, for I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop the Crookback hills, and so must return there post-haste to kill the beast and complete my task. Signed, George of Kagan, Witcher. Transcribed by Vincenzo Stock, Marshal to the Royal Prefecture in Gors Valen. So I think the dragon that he was talking about was that beast flying on top of the tower, maybe, that we took care of already. Yes, there we go. Falstick's letter. May the gods smile on you and me, sis. Now I'm asking you to read this carefully, for what I've got to say is important. Soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence Kramer was blessed in Maribor. Tell him we've got some first-class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. I can see you now scratching your head, and more likely your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a Witcher, but got one foot in the grave and the other hovering right above. I was sat there looking at the poor man suffering in agony, and thought to myself, he don't need this kit and these papers. Where's he going? While for us, that's the fixins we need to get us started in the world of business. If we sell them for the right price, that is. Aye, I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything. In fact, nobody even realized aught of this shite's gone missing. Sad though, ain't it? This Witcher's a good man. First, he helped the baronet solve the riddle of that lighthouse, what was sending ships into the rocks. Then he killed the dragon, ate all the peasants. Problem is, a dragon's no easy pickings, and our valiant hero got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain. So soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they'll put him in that crypt at all. For word is a vampires made it his lair. Yes, I also lifted a few flasks off the Witcher, but since they're like not to survive the journey, reckon I'll sample them myself. See how Witcher hooch goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law, a Bostic. Well, he obviously didn't realize drinking Witcher potions may kill you. And that is done. What is this? Oh, maybe just another way we could have came in? Oh, something is up there. Let's go up here. Ooh, how do we get up there? I don't think we can get up there from here. That is definitely not climbable. All right. I wonder if you can even go up there. Let's collect all the harpy feathers and mutagens. Whoa, dude. You're looking bad, Harpy. You're looking bad. I want to get up there. It's down here. Oh, this is the way we came in, right? Yeah, that's the way we came in. All right. No, we can't go through there? Oops, wrong one. Nope. Okay. See if there's another way. I mean, maybe we can't get up there. So we have all our Witcher gear now, our diagrams for our swords. What is up with the cobwebs and the color? I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Okay, there's a ladder here that I missed. Some loots. Thank you. But still no way to get... Okay, there's a door. I can't see from the cobwebs. All right, I don't really think there's anything else left in here for us to see. We need to go see a blacksmith. Is that loot? Yeah. Okay, can't do anything with that. Okay. Where is the nearest blacksmith? Yep, I guess we can't get all the way up to the top there. Blacksmith. Where is the blacksmith? One with a hammer. I know we've come across the blacksmith. Over here. It's a blacksmith. Let's see if he can craft us these swords. He's over here. Okay, black bow. Or black bow. Alright, let's fast travel there. You have a certain degree of control over your speed and direction while sliding. Okay, where you at, Mr. Blacksmith?
Not one of the Baron's men, are you?
No, I'm not one of the Baron's men.
You hear? They found Margaret in the woods. Bloody something awful. Torn to shreds.
Oh, there he is.
Some beast must have nabbed her.
I heard folk talking.
Can you craft these swords for me, Mr. Blacksmith? Can I talk to you? Okay. Do that. I want to talk to the blacksmith, please. Why can't I talk to the blacksmith? What the heck? It's 5:27. What is he trying to tell me? He's gonna be done working for the evening or something? Okay.
Somebody nicked me dolly.
I'm sorry that somebody took your dolly. Now he's probably gonna be gone. Oh, okay, there. Now we can talk to him.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
Okay.
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
All right. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is the... Hold on a minute. Can he not craft?
So long.
Is he not able to craft this? I need a journeyman. I guess he must not be a journeyman. Oh, those are boots. Hang on a minute. Griffin silver sword. I need a journeyman. Okay. And a journeyman for that too. What kind of blacksmith are you?
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
What kind of blacksmith are you? You're an amateur. Okay, so we have to find a journeyman blacksmith. All right.
So long.
So I bet we have to go to Oxenfurt. I don't know if there's any other blacksmiths along here. We need to go to Oxenfurt. We got a notice board over here. I'd like to clear that up before we head to Oxenfurt. Oh, I really want those swords. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, no other blacksmiths around. Yep, I think we need to go up here. Wow, and this place is huge. Well, we're not going to do that today. So we at least finished the level 11 Griffin School gear. Now for the upgrade, wonder where this is. Level 18, that's a little high. Where's it at? It's over here. Okay. That's for the silver sword, the steel sword, and the boots are where? Alright, up that way. We were just up here. We were just... No, maybe we weren't up there. We were over here. Okay. We need to do some more inventory management. I might do that off the stream. Probably just sell to this dude. Okay, well, we're not going to be doing, getting our swords yet. Fix all the damaged shrines. Are those around here? Oh, there's one right here. One way down there. Guess we could take care of that the next time. It's level 10. And then I guess we can go visit Triss. And she's in Novigrad. Novigrad and Oxen. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing, maybe? I thought Oxenford was up here too. It might be. I don't remember. Anyways, we're going to end it here. We're going to, when we come back, I guess, work on that. Get that low-level quest done. We need to find the smithy. Where's he at? Need to whoop him. Okay, the smithy's up at the inn at the crossroads. Alright. So we might be able to take care of that first. But in the meantime, let's sell this blacksmith some stuff.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Oh, he doesn't have much coin. Not much coin at all. And he's done. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
So long.
We took what you had available. Let's move away from you hammering. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Say, for the resub, Neff for the resub, anybody who's lurking in the stream. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you guys on the next time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Neff.